Nature of vehicle insurance. Car insurance premiums have become so high that motorists cringe at the sound of it. Consequently, high premiums in recent years is a major determining factor. The last decade has seen the steady rise of premiums nationwide at an alarming rate that getting a cheap premium is getting more difficult by the day without concerted efforts. No matter how pricey car insurance premiums can be, they are still vital for driving any vehicle on the road. Why we need insurance policy. In most or all countries, car insurance is mandatory. Most importantly here in the United Kingdom, it is an essential requirement for every driver to have a valid cover for the sort of vehicle they are driving, as regular checks are carried out daily by law enforcement agencies. The benefits of having a policy include coverage against claims from motorists or passengers looking to exercise legal obligation against a policyholder that is the major cause of an accident in which losses and/or damages occurred as a result. Staying on the right side of the law, it is your civic responsibility to insure the vehicle you drive. Potential problems for not being insured. Avoid driving if you cannot afford an insurance cover on your vehicle. You risk the following if you're caught driving without a cover. 1. You may incur endorsements on your license which may hinder your ability to secure a job that involves driving, or even risk losing your license altogether. 2. Driving without an insurance premium do lead to driving bans if convicted by the local authorities. 3. Offenders do get minimal or massive fines, which will depend on how severe the offense might be. Some offense may carry up to a maximum fine of £3,000 if it endangers life or property. 4. A threat of prison sentence is enough to stir motorists in the right direction to get their vehicles insured. Things to observe before taking out a policy. It can be confusing for new and young drivers trying to buy an insurance policy for the first time. With all the complicated terms, words and policies, experienced drivers might need to explain these policies to them in plain and simple language. Nonetheless, there are very important components to look out for when buying a policy. These are 4 points out of many to consider. Make up your mind on the type of policy you want. All policy are not equal, and the 3 main types are third-party fire and theft cover, third-party only cover, and comprehensive cover. Excess is the amount you contribute towards repairing your vehicle during an accident. There are 2 basic types of excess: compulsory excess, one which is determined by your insurer, and voluntary excess, which is determined by you, the policyholder. Most motorists can easily distinguish higher premiums from more affordable premiums these days, so if you feel you're not getting a good deal from your insurer, keeping searching and comparing quotes until you find a much cheaper policy. Always check the special conditions. European coverage: are you allowed to drive other cars, courtesy car, contained within your policy so you don't breach any of them unknowingly? Lower your premiums with these 5 handy tips. Apparently, there is not a cheapest car insurance provider. There are basically too many conditions that influence the price of motor insurance coverage: the type of vehicle you drive, who you are, your driving history, where you reside, and your occupation all help decide the kind of quote you get for your policy. So your goal will now be to find the cheapest motor insurance quote on offer by buying a vehicle within lower car insurance groups. Some examples of cars within the low insurance group bracket includes Vauxhall Corsa, Fiat Punto, and Nissan Micra because of their small engine sizes. Typically, vehicles with small engine sizes all fall within the low insurance groups. The bigger the engine size is, the higher premium you'll end up paying. Your level of excess is the amount you contribute towards repair of your vehicle should you be involved in an accident. 2 types of excess: voluntary excess is amount you volunteer to pay during the course of an accident, while compulsory excess means an amount you must contribute as per your agreement with the insurer. The higher your excess, the lower your premium. Avoid stating an amount you cannot afford to redeem. Putting your motor vehicle in a secure garage at night eliminates risk of it being stolen or damaged. Insurance companies reward you with lower premiums for lowering the risks of theft, burglary and criminal damage. Install security devices that minimizes the chances of the vehicle getting stolen. Using price comparison websites to shop and compare quotes helps you save money and valuable time. Final thought. It's more expensive driving a vehicle without an insurance cover than one with a valid policy. Bearing the cost of not having a vehicle insurance while in a major collision can be astronomical, especially when you get sued for damages as a result of your negligence which resulted in the accident. Legal claims from third parties, your car being seized or scraped, and settling third-party litigations are all typical examples of risk motorists can encounter for not insuring their vehicle. However, you only get peace of mind and confidence when you drive with the right type of policy cover, as you're covered by your insurance company for insurable risks. Avoid driving an uninsured vehicle. Share this video and subscribe for more interesting auto insurance tips.